Welcome to another Are Your Designs Any Good video with Lauren and myself.
Introducing Are Your Designs Any Good with Shimmy Morris.
We really need to update that music because it does not have Lauren's name in it, and I feel like she's going to be a permanent addition to these episodes. But anyways, if you want to have your design critiqued by us, then the link is in the description. You can send over your design. It can be a t-shirt design or a mug design or a sticker design. Does not matter. You can send it over to us and hopefully we can get to it in another episode. But we're going to get straight into it because we don't like all the faff. So let's start with the first design, Lauren.
One. So we have beers and bogeys. Which is...
I was very impressed Lauren knew what this meant.
I knew what a bogey was. I even knew the difference between a birdie and a bogey and which one was which. He had to look it up.
I didn't have to look it up.
You literally said you had to Google it.
I had to just Google what everything meant because I'm not a golfer.
Nor am I. It's just general knowledge.
No, it's not.
It is.
Okay, well, whatever. Either way, after looking it up and realising, why would someone wear beers and bogeys? Why wouldn't they want to wear beers and birdies?
Maybe because the beer is bringing down your golf level, so you're going to get bogeys.
Smart.
I know.
Did not think that. Okay, fine. Well, in that case, this makes a lot of sense.
I like the design though.
It's a good design. Only thing is, you've got three colours going on here. You've got the grey, the black, and the weird brown-looking colour. So I would maybe make the wording grey to match the beer, or make the beer
I would make
brown.
the beer and golf club a colour pop.
Yeah, good idea. Make it a really poppy colour and then match the words with that colour.
I like the font though.
Yeah, it's a good font for this. It's a good font. It's a good design.
Nice.
Right.
Good work.
I got vaccinated, but I still want some of you to stay away from me. Interesting. I am not the same. However, it's actually a really good design, and the colouring all goes. You've matched the colouring of the wording with the background sun-looking layer thing. The only thing that's kind of annoying for me is the vaccine and the... What are those things called? Syringe? No.
Needle?
Whatever, a needle. They're very high quality. They look like real photos. They don't look cartoony enough for the rest of the design. That's what I'm thinking. You don't agree with me, so what are you thinking?
No, I don't mind them. I think that maybe the syringe is a bit more realistic than the vaccine bottle, but I don't mind them. I think they're alright.
I like the design. Do you find it hard to read because the words are too close together?
No, I read it fine, but then again I'm staring at it.
No, because I got vaccinated over here. It's all spread out quite nice, but then here it's being squished.
It's because there's a lot more words.
No, I know why it's being squished. I'm just saying, does that make it harder to read?
I think, but I still want some is fine, but the bottom line is a bit squished.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's even more squished.
Any improvements you can think of? Besides fixing the bottom?
I like it.
Oh, okay. Well, moving on then.
I like how they've presented it as well.
What, in the background picture? Yeah. It's cute.
Wanna smoke?
Ala what? Alpaca.
Alpaca bowl.
Wanna smoke alpaca bowl.
It's not going to be a pun that I just don't get.
Neither of us have ever smoked in our life. We don't really do that. Not that we judge anyone who does. Nothing wrong with it. So I feel like this design has gone over our heads a bit. We just don't really understand it. It does look cute with the alpaca smoking with a bong. I think that's a bong over there. It looks like he's smoking weed.
Yes.
Not that it makes a difference. Why is it an alpaca bowl? If anyone can help tell us in the comments, let us know down below. But other than that, it's a good design. I think it's a good design. You've got the colours all matching.
Something about the alpaca that's...
It's not an alpaca.
Alpaca.
It's an alpaca.
Alpaca. With the pink and the yellow and the blue. It's just a bit much for me.
No, because he's high. He's like...
yeah, I know that.
He's like a free spirit.
Okay.
I don't know. We don't really know much about this. Okay,
moving on. I'm a civil engineer unless you make me angry.
So you're the engineer, so you can explain what this means. We don't really understand this design, again.
No.
But other than that, it is a good design. You've got the colouring.
I like the cogs.
The cogs, the colouring and the font. And I look at the cog in the A. That's very cool. That's very cool. The actual design here is brilliant.
Oh, that's cool.
I just don't understand why they're a civil engineer unless you make them angry. I guess if they're angry, they're not an engineer anymore. They're angry?
What?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Moving on.
In case of emergency,
in case of emergency, and then there's a whole bunch of arrows,
Oh,
up,
is that-
down, and then B and A. So I
Is that
assume...
like restart or something?
No, so in my mind, when I used to play like Dead or Alive or Tekken, there would be certain moves that you would do which, you know, would annihilate the opponent. So it sounds like in case of emergency, you do these couple of moves on the joystick or whatever, on the controller, and then click B and A and then go, but I don't really know.
Very technical.
Yeah, and also, I don't like the design at all. I don't like any element of it. How can it be improved, or should they go back to the drawing board?
I would say go back to the drawing board. I like that in case of emergency with the red and the background red.
Yeah, I
Just
like
as
it.
like a design point.
I
but
think I like the overall idea of, in case of emergency, do certain moves to win.
yeah.
But that point isn't as obvious as it should be. And then
I
you've
would
got,
get rid of the whole like bottom part and
Mm.
just explain the arrows in BA more, like make it bigger or. Yeah, I don't know what it means. I'm sensing a feeling of we don't know what things are this week.
maybe if it means, you know, to KO or to win, like, or whatever, maybe have, instead of BA start, do BA KO. Something like that. That could be cool, but I don't know. Maybe that's a restart the thing and we're completely wrong. But either way, we're going to move on. Today's weather. Leg day with 100% chance of swearing. Very, very good. I like this. I like this phrase a lot. What I'm not a fan of is the design, but just one element of the design, and that's the leg day font.
Yeah.
All the other fonts are perfect. I think it's really good. I just think the leg day font is just a bit random. The colour's random. It's the type of font where it can't be uppercase. It has to be lowercase because like the A
it's
and the
like
Y.
N, like backwards N.
It
Doesn't
doesn't
really
look
look
like.
like a Y.
No. So I would say keep the font or use the font that you've done for the swearing for leg
Keep the
day.
font.
Huh?
Change the font.
So I might keep the font that you've used for like,
Oh,
all
right.
the other ones.
Yeah.
But
Maybe just make it bolder and.
yeah, or maybe just use the swearing font because that could be quite good. And other than that, it's a brilliant design. I really, really like it. So nice.
Do you like the speech bubble being there?
Where else would it be?
I don't know.
Well, then that was a useless
There
point.
at all.
Yeah, but that. What do you mean that shows swearing?
Today's weather, leg day. Oh, there's a fly. Or leg day
Okay.
with 100%
Ain't gonna
chance.
eat you.
It was in my face. Leg day with 100% chance of swearing. Just without that, I don't know.
That's a good shout. Actually, you don't really need it. If it
It
says.
got, when I was reading it, it got like I paused there for like a second.
Yes, I guess if it's got the word swearing,
Yeah.
it doesn't need the swearing as well. So
Or like put it underneath, or like coming off the swearing.
that's actually a good shout. If you put it to the left of the S and coming at this area, that could be quite nice. But even then, I think you're right. I think you could get away without it having swearing. Make the leg day a bold font, so like a Gotham or Bebas New.
I'd still leave a bit of a gap between
Yeah,
today's weather because that's like the title, the
yeah.
announcement, and then the other part, leg day with 100% chance of swearing, a bit low down.
Okay, I agree.
Cool. Changed your mind. I may seem quiet and reserved, but if you mess with my cat, I will make your nightmares seem like a happy place. That's dark.
Scary. Well, I have to say the design is spot on, perfect. It's the fonts. You're a font genius, and the design is just. It matches. I think it's really congruent, and everything matches with everything. You've got the little
Yeah.
paws. You've got the star. Nothing is too much. Nothing is too little. I like it. I think it's great. The phrase scares me a lot. But other than that, I think it's a great design. I don't even know what improvements to say. I think it's really, really cool.
It's a long phrase, but it kind of just works with the t-shirt.
Yeah, but sometimes
all
t-shirts
split
with
up
long phrases
nicely.
works.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Nice.
I like it. Oh, that's dark.
What's the theme this week?
Valentine's.
Oh,
That's Valentine's. That looks like
Yeah.
a cat skull
a cat skull.
and a rose. You know,
It's a cool piece of art.
it's a really cool piece of art. I think it's a
It
really,
looks
really cool
drawn
piece.
as well.
I hope it's drawn. It could be taken from somewhere. I don't know. But either way, it's a
I think
really
it's
cool piece of
drawn.
art. So, nice.
Nice.
Go for it.
The
Ooh.
Valentine.
It's
That
done this effect again. And every single time that this effect comes on these episodes, I forget what it's called.
I need to do look it up.
Anagriff? One of these days I'm going to remember what that stupid effect is called.
The Valentine that always holds my hand.
I like this. I think it's really cute.
It's funny.
One thing I'll change is firstly the wire coming from the controller. It's unnecessary.
No, it's like their arm.
That is their arm.
No, that's the controller's hand, that's the controller's arm, and that's his hand, and that's his arm. You need it for the balance.
Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't like that. Oh.
Oh, really?
Well, either way, fine. Well, there was two things.
I like it.
Okay.
It's his body. It's like very symmetrical.
What's his body? That's the
The
PlayStation.
control- Yeah, but it's the controller.
You're looking into this
The whole
design. Wait,
game.
it's not a Shakespeare book. It's a blooming controller holding a guy's hand.
I like it.
Well, okay. So the thing that I didn't like was you see how like clear and crisp these edges are.
Yeah.
I feel like the picture is like a bit too real. Do you see
No,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that is, yeah. It is a very realistic
It's a very
picture.
realistic picture with very clip-arty fonts and a clip-arty circle. That's what my original concern was before I was rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
But anyway, other than that, I think it's really cool. I like this, whatever this glyphy what
Font.
thing is called. I like that, and I apologise for still not knowing what it's called. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's quite cool. I just feel like the picture in the middle has to match.
Yeah. I would also say that I think the font needs to be... It looks like it's stretched a bit weirdly.
What?
Like, whilst it's gone round.
That happens on Photoshop. It's really annoying. Remember I
no,
showed you that?
tried to fix it.
Yeah, it's very hard to fix that, and I sympathise.
Because I think especially with this font, because it's got like so many like
Layers.
backgrounds and layers, it makes it even more difficult to read.
Yeah.
Mainly the word always. That's the one
Kind
I'm
of hurting my
struggling
eyes.
with. Yeah.
Right, moving on.
on.
Aww.
I'm cute and I know it.
This, I assume, is a sticker, and this could be the first sticker that we've got sent in, so thank you for that. I think it's really cool. It's really cute. There's nothing wrong with it. The I am cute and I know it. It's quite hard to read because you've got... Oh, it's got cats inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so then in that case, I would remove the cat from inside the I and the T just because it makes it look like other letters. Like, I understand putting a cat in the C, the U, or the A, maybe even the M, but do you not think it just makes that look like a completely different letter?
No, I read it fine.
Alright, fine.
I think it's fine.
Alright. Well, look, I do like the overall design. I think it's a really cute design. So, have at it.
Cool.
Do you want to say anything about the design?
No, I like it.
Okay,
It's cute.
moving on.
I breathe gaming.
That's quite
Ooh,
cool.
I like that.
That's really cool because that's like lungs.
That is cool.
Is that like, it looks like a
Yes,
spanner?
lungs.
Yeah. That is a cool design. That is a perfect design. I love it.
That is cool.
I love it. Do you think you need the I Breathe Gaming though? Would it be cool just to have that as the design? That could look cool as well.
Yeah.
Because it's obvious. It's like gaming is in you. So that could be really, really cool. So maybe make two designs. One with the I Breathe Gaming and one without. And by the way, if you're going to do the I Breathe Gaming, have it, you kind of have it arced the other way. Have it arced downwards. You see the little arc? So kind of have a same not such a crazy arc, but have the arc the other way. And then, yeah, try two designs. One with and one without and see which one
I'd
does
maybe
better.
also change the font colour to like the colour of the hands. Like that light grey.
Yeah? Oh, because it's like everything inside is a
Yeah.
different...
I think
it's like a black and white picture
Yeah.
with a bit of colour. I like that as
I
well.
think it will make the lungs or
Stand
the controller
out.
stand out more.
Listen to the expert people.
Oh.
That was the last design. Thank you so much for submitting your designs. I hope you liked this episode of Are Your Designs Any Good? If you want to submit work, again, you can do it down below. Let me know in the comments down below if you're liking this vibe, if it's good. Today's episode was a bit of a weird one because we didn't understand quite a lot of the designs, and then they were also very dark and scary. So hopefully next week's episode will be a bit brighter. Looking forward to that one. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.